For those of you I haven't had the opportunity to meet, my name is Debbie Everley, and I have the privilege of being the Executive Director of the Kenora Association for Community Living, and the delight to be able to welcome you here to our first Realize Conference. This is expected and hoped to be the very first of a series of opportunities for collective learning that we offer ourselves as an organization and the rest of the community and folks in the region. Because we are in challenging times. The developmental services are in a period of great transition. Many of you know that because the face of service has changed. But we face change in a couple of areas. One is that what our funders have told us they are willing to fund, the services that they're willing to invest money in is going to be changing. And they've also told us that the way that they fund services is going to be changing. And so as an organization, we have to be very responsive and nimble and able to meet the needs of families as they come to us and individuals and tell us what it is that they want. The second thing that's changing and what this conference is really about today is that the faces of the people that you folks are working with have changed. And you've probably noticed that in the last year or so in particular, although we have been predicting this change for about the last 5 or 6 years. But we are serving a different group of people. They are young, many of them are Aboriginal, many of them come to us with a different type of challenge. Many have FASD, many have concurrent addictions, many of them are involved in the justice system. They've come from they've lived inclusively in our communities for 18, 20 years, and they want things to be different, and they want our services to be different. And so we have to be able to meet that challenge. And I know we can, because KACL has always risen to meet the challenge of changing service. It's why we have the service array that we do today. And what else did I want to say? Oh, so as part of our welcome, and as part of KACL's transformation, we have to be aware that we are also serving a group of people who are Aboriginal in their culture. And so what I have the great pleasure of being able to do next is to introduce Dan Yerksa to you. Dan is going to assist us in welcoming and creating the space and the container for our learning today. We are very blessed to be able to come together and have this opportunity to learn. And anytime people get together to learn, it's a blessing, and the space is sacred, and Dan is going to help us with that. We also have to remember that we are on Anishinaabe territory, and as an organization and as citizens of this community, we also need to be respectful of that. So welcome to all the staff of KACL. Welcome to the people who have traveled from other towns. We have people from Dryden, Lookout, Fort Francis, and Hoken, and Winnipeg, and of course our speaker is from the Commonwealth of Virginia. I'm not sure, does that mean you say God save the Queen? So what's the Commonwealth part? Seems odd for a republic. But at any rate, so we have people who have traveled to learn together today. And I welcome all of you, and Dan is going to assist us in welcoming you as well. Thanks, Dan.